Hello everyone and welcome to the Study Abroad Scholarship session today. I'm Tanmoy and I'm the counseling here at MeetUniversity.com. So why scholarships? I mean scholarship is very important because if you're thinking about going abroad for studies, be it undergraduate or postgraduate, I mean scholarship is really important because if it is undergraduate studies for 3 years or 4 years, it could be like something between 30 lakhs to 60 lakhs. So and it's not always possible to afford that much of amount of money. So it's better that you get at least, if not full, at least some partial scholarship. Same with masters. I mean, master's studies in US, UK, or Australia, or maybe Canada or New Zealand. I mean, like if you can afford it, it's fine. But anyway, scholarships are good because it will save you money. And after finishing the course, if you're going for jobs or some higher studies or research, if you have got a scholarship on your CV, it's always better. So we'll be covering like the what are the eligibility criteria and then like how to apply or what are the timeline because these are the key things. So first of all, what the scholarship covers. So it could be something between 20% to 75% the tuition fees, but 100% is also possible. Yes, it is possible. Of course, I mean they have got certain criteria that you can be eligible for 100% scholarship, and sometimes mainly for postgraduate like a master's or PhD, you can even get like full tuition fee scholarship, and along with that a stipend to cover your living expenses, monthly living expenses. So what are the eligibility criteria? So the minimum entry requirements will always be like you need to have a good academic track record. So ideally like 60, 70%, that's like it need to be above average. Apart from that, you need to have good extracurricular activities, strong recommendations, financial need. Of course, say your family income is more than 20 lakhs per year or even more than that. In that case, it might not be possible that you can get a full scholarship. You might get something, but not at least full scholarship because if there is a student whose financial need is like more than you, then of course the scholarship will be given to that candidate and not you. Then the motivation, leadership quality, and uniqueness because you need to stand among the crowd because you need to show some uniqueness. Otherwise, because scholars admission for abroad universities is anyway competitive, and scholarships are even more competitive than that. Other than that, like test scores, it depends. Like you need to sit for SAT or GRE, GMAT, or IELTS, TOEFL, whatever applicable, and offer letter. So there could be two types of scholarships. Either that when you are applying for the course you are going to study, bachelor or masters, maybe it is an automatic scholarship scheme. Maybe like once you apply for the course or the program, you will be considered automatically for the scholarship. Otherwise, it might be that okay, you have to apply for the admission first, you get an offer letter, and then you apply for the scholarship scheme. So to be eligible for that scholarship, you need to have a valid offer letter first. So it depends on the scheme, what kind of scholarship scheme you are applying for. Now let's say like the who get the scholarship. Now some I get many queries like how can I get a scholarship or a full scholarship? What do I need to have? So let's have some like case studies. So here we have got two undergraduate candidates applying for UK. So the candidate, see, he or she has got like 90% class 10, 95% class 12, IELTS score maybe 8.0. The candidate might be from a metro city in India, from good school, and he has got excellent recommendation. Family income more than 10 lakhs per year, and the candidate might be very active in sports and other activities. And here we've got another candidate who has got 72% in class 10, 67% in class 12, and IELTS score say 6.5. But the candidate is from a rural or remote area. It could be a village or something, or maybe a small town in India. Recommendation good, like maybe not very strong, but like okay. Family income less than 4 lakhs rupees per year. And what does he do apart from studies? Okay, in his spare time or her spare time, the candidate teaches poor or unprivileged kids. Now, what would be the chance of getting a full scholarship between these two candidates? Candidate A is like 50% or maybe just more than 50%. Candidate B is around, I would say, is more than 80% because this candidate has got like more financial need. And secondly, one of the like in his spare time, he does something noble. The candidate does something noble, and these are the things that the scholarship or the admission committee looks for. Like, okay, it's not always that okay, if you have 80% or 90% in your academics, then you'll get a full scholarship or something. You need to have some other qualities. So like this is a very critical thing. Like if you do something like this, then the chances are good that you can be eligible for a full scholarship. Now let's see. Now the previous were the undergraduates. Now let's have a look at 300 graduate students like looking for maybe masters or PhD in the US. We have got a candidate A. It's a fresh BTech pass out from IIT, so with 65%, GRE 314, TOEFL 96, 80% throughout in high school. Very strong recommendation. So mind that the candidate is from IIT, so the most like the elite and prestigious institute in India. We have got a candidate B, same like engineering background from a state university. So it could be say Delhi University or Punjab University or Andhra or say Calcutta University or Bangalore University. And say the GPA is like 8.2 or something like that. GRE is decent enough, 301, IIT 6.5, 70% in high school. 3 years of research experience, medium recommendations if not strong, two publications in international journal, speaks German language and two other languages. It could be say English or maybe Hindi or Punjabi or something. And now we've got a candidate C. Candidate C has got like BTech from a private university, GRE 294, which is like okay, if not like really good or great. TOEFL, that's an excellent score, 100 in TOEFL. 60% high school, and what did he do during his BTech? Okay, he helped a startup. He has got the candidate has got his own blogging website and maybe a co-founder of e-commerce startup. Maybe like during his college or after his college, he has been a quite entrepreneur. And other than that, active member of blood relief camps or blood donation camps or maybe environment awareness. I have got very strong recommendations, speaks basic Spanish and maybe three other languages. So it could be like Hindi, English, and maybe it could be another, maybe the Bengali or Punjabi or Tamil. So languages does matter. So what are the chances for the candidate A? 50 to 60%. Candidate B is more than 70% because these are the critical points like 3 years of research experience and like two publications in international journal. Speaks one foreign language and German is quite widely spoken. The candidate C, that candidate will have more chances. Like, okay, means maybe his academics or like the test scores are not that good as compared to candidate A and B, but like he did something really unique. He stood up from the crowd. Like he helped a startup during his BTech. It could be his friend, it could be his cousin, or maybe an uncle or something. Then he co-founded his home startup and have been quite active with like voluntary activities, flood relief camps, flood donation camps, strong recommendations again, and like basic Spanish. Okay, maybe not fluently, but basic Spanish. So that's also matter. If you, it's not necessarily that you have to speak like a native speaker, but if you know something like you can do some formal, informal conversation in Spanish, that's really good because in the international job market, and that's really good, and especially like universities or the AdComs or the scholarship evaluation committee, they really take care of these things. Now, another important thing that you need to include in your application for the scholarship, so which is a personal statement or statement of purpose, or it also known as letter of motivation. Now, normally I have seen people or students who put something like, okay, I've got a great academic record throughout. I was an integral part of the college fest as an organizer. I want to do the master program to gain more knowledge and for better career prospects. I want to study at this university because it's very reputed. It was a mistake. It has got excellent faculty, alumni network, and industry links. And after finishing my course, I want to make a difference to the sector and the society. Well, it looks nice, but the thing is, it's very generic. It's like very generic. It's very superficial. What you need to be very honest and straightforward. Try to tell a story, like you need to self discover yourself, like why this course, why the university, and what you want to achieve, what you want to achieve. Be passionate and creative. I mean, you have to think outside the box. Don't rush and submit like few days or hours before the deadline. Be true to yourself. Do not go for the program just for the sake of doing it, because I've seen a lot of people, okay, they have done might be a BTech in electronics communication or BTech bachelor's in maybe computer science, and they just want to go for the master's program like maybe in computer science in US or Australia or maybe Canada. But when I ask them, okay, why do you want to go there? What do you want to achieve? They are just blank. So if you if you cannot write those things clearly on your personal statement, and sometimes after submitting the applications, you can also be called for the interview. So that's very critical. You need to have clear answers. You just if you just say, okay, after the doing the MS course, I just want to do a good job in a MNC company and want to earn 20 lakhs per year salary. Well, you are not going to get the scholarship. Stand out from the crowd, show your uniqueness, do your own research on the course and university, because that's very important. Maybe like you are not applying to a Ivy League university in the US, but maybe say a state university in the US. Oh, of course, they are less reputed, or they have got lower rankings than the Ivy Leagues. But maybe for your course or your career goal, the program in that university is was one of the best choice. So if you can justify that thing, you will definitely get a scholarship. I mean, it's not that okay, you have to attend the Ivy League university or Oxford or Cambridge in the UK to get the scholarship. You need to justify, okay, this course is better for my own personal and career development, and if I do that, I can make some significant contribution to the society or the sector. These are the things that you need to justify. These are the things the admission committee or the scholarship committee look for. So these are the real things, and apart from your research, do seek for professional or expert help, because you can ask like maybe your faculty member, your professor, or maybe a current student in a foreign university, or maybe alumni, or attend education fairs. You can ask the admission officers, okay, what are the things you look for, like so that I can get the admission or the scholarship. I mean, they are the best people like to guide you on these things. Another important thing is the timeline, because most of the people, I mean, even if they are really talented, really motivated, sometimes they don't get the scholarship because they start really late. For example, this is January 2016. So if you are looking for the fall intake in 2016, so that means you are standing here. Now you can see, so these are all the application deadlines, and you're quite late. If you're looking for the 2017 intake, then you are here and you are in really good time. So I would say start the process from now only, because you need to start your process, the whole process, at least 18 months before, if you are looking for a full scholarship, or at least some like 60 or 70% scholarship. Because if you start like a 9 or 6 months ahead, it's not going to help you. So if you start now, like okay, you can have your passport ready, and then you have like you get your dates booked for IELTS TOEFL, or if you going for like US or some other universities in Germany, you need to sit for GRE or GMAT as well. So get your dates booked, start your preparation, clear all the exams like before the application round opens. So I have done this like country-wise. If you're looking for USA, so for undergraduate, postgraduate, normally you have to apply something between October to December, because the program starts next year, August or September. So you have to apply at least 10 to 12 months in advance. In the UK, it's a little different between undergraduate and postgraduate. If you are looking for undergraduate, you have to submit your application in September, October. So almost 1 year ahead of the start of the program. And few scholarship even you need to apply even before. For example, Rhodes Scholarship is a very famous one, Rhodes Scholarship for the University of Oxford. The deadline is always around June or July for the next year, September, October. So you can see that you have to apply for 18 months in advance. For postgraduate, like normally few deadlines are around October, November, December, but few universities you can apply as late as Jan Feb, but not later than that. Even if your application deadline says 1st of February or 15th of February, it's better that you submit a complete application say in January, because if you just apply 1 day or 2 days before the application deadline, it's like you will be in a rush and your application might not be that strong. Canada is like similar to US. You have to submit your application at least 1 year ahead, like normally November, December, and few courses maybe January. It's normally like University of British Columbia, University of Toronto, the top institutes of universities in the Canada. They have got their application or the scholarship deadlines like 15th of December or 15th of January. So you have to apply at least 11 months in advance. Australia, well, they have got two intakes. The main intake is in like February, March, and then there is another intake like round two, which is in June or July. If you're undergraduate, like apply in the previous year in the month of May. Postgraduates, you have to apply in the previous year, like April, May, or June. Normally, like say individual scholarship or IPRA scholarship, they normally open in the month of April for the next year February intake. New Zealand is similar, like you have same thing, you have to apply quite in advance. Germany, well, Germany is a state, most of the state funded universities, they don't have that much of tuition fees, it's very nominal fees, but still you can apply for DART scholarship in the same trick, you have to apply at least 1 year ahead. Sweden and Netherlands, the other two European countries which have got really good scholarship opportunities and schemes. Netherlands do not offer that many of bachelor scholarships, but they have really good postgraduate scholarship. You can get full tuition fees. Sweden is really great. It's like be it bachelor's or master's, you can get full scholarship along with living allowances. Even at a master level, if not PhD. PhD definitely will get. Even at master's level, you can have your full scholarship, 100% scholarship, and then like living expenses, which could be something say 30,000 or 40,000 Indian rupees or something like that. So the same trick, like you have to apply at least in the month of December or January to get the scholarship, to be eligible for the scholarship. So planning and timing, they are as important as submitting a strong application, because you can get admission to a university if you apply 3 months or 6 months before the program starts. But if you want to apply for the scholarship, you have to start the process and apply at least say 10 months to or 18 months before the program starts. Otherwise, because you need to be very quick. You cannot do like, okay, I'm going for September 2016 and I will submit my application in May or something. You have to start everything very early. I mean, get your passport ready, get your IELTS score, GRE score, and make everything ready. Transcript, letter of recommendation, whatever it is. So tips and tricks, again I said, just for a recap, maintain an above average academic track record. I mean, if you have got like 45 or 50%, it's really tough to get a scholarship. I mean, it has to be above average, if not say 80% or 90%, but at least say 60 or 65%. Be active with extracurricular activities, with sports, writing, drama, quiz, whatever. I mean, whatever you like, any interesting thing. Do some kind of social work. I mean, volunteering for donation camps or say environment or AIDS awareness campaigns. Find your passion and follow that. For example, if you have got interest in film studies or filmmaking, I mean, don't go for engineering just because your parents are saying, because the admission committee or the scholarship evaluation committee, they will find it out very easily, and it's not going to help you. If you've got interest in say arts, say classical writing, or maybe say in blogging, then go for those kind of courses, and not just because your friend is going for medicine or going for engineering, it doesn't mean that you have to do it. Because first of all, it's not going to help your career, and secondly, you are not going to get the scholarship. Be a self-starter and improve leadership skills. So as I think I mentioned some of the case studies earlier, if you have got that leadership quality, maybe an entrepreneurial nature, or maybe you did something noble, like you took a responsibility. Okay, in my local area, there are a lot of poor kids or maybe unprivileged kids, and I will take a responsibility to help them out, doing something good for them. So, and these are the things that will really help you to stand in the crowd and get a scholarship. Improve your interpersonal skills. It's really important. Then ask people, ask around. I mean, networking is really good. I mean, it's not always possible that you will know everything in the world. I mean, there are a lot of, maybe thousands of scholarship schemes. It's not always possible to research and get all the information. So ask around people, like it could be faculty members or admission officers or counselors or admission consultants. I mean, they will be the good source of information. Of course, you need to do your own research, and then take guidance from experts, because if you don't do your own research, I mean, again, it's not going to help you, because you cannot rely totally on an expert or a mentor or something. You have to do your own research, you have to do your own hard work, and then of course your guidance, if you do your own work, maybe you have got a 50% or 60% chance of getting a full scholarship. Then maybe an expert or a mentor can help you to increase your chance, say 70% or 80%. That's the trick. I mean, you will, of course, the lion's share of the effort has to be done by you. Then, of course, the mentor and the expert will help you to increase your chances, say by 10% or 60% or 20%. 20%. Apart from that, attend educational fairs, online events. Like I think today, I think we have got around 10 people or 11 people who are attending this webinar. So attend this kind of webinars. I mean, sometimes maybe now this today's topic is a scholarship. Maybe there could be another topic, maybe for a specific scholarship or something. Because in February we have got some universities from the Ireland who are going to give webinars on our platform as well for admission and scholarships. So attend these kind of things. Webinars are very easy to attend because you don't need to go anywhere. You just sit at your home and in front of your laptop or desktop, and you will get like complete guidance and from an expert. And then speak to current students or alumni, because they're also like a pretty good first-hand experience, because this is something I always have admired. I mean, current students and alumni, they provide the first-hand experience and like very transfer information, because admission officers, of course, if for example I am from Meet University, and of course I will say good things on Meet University. But if you speak to say another student or client who has taken services from us or who has been counseled by us, I mean, try to speak to that student. So I think you'll get the transfer information. Similarly like yes, with the university. If you're speaking to an admission officer or you are just looking at the website or the brochure, you'll get of course all the glamorous side or the glamorous stories. But try to speak to alumni or say a current student, you'll get a more transparent picture. Then also come across a lot of students who have got a career gap. Now this is a very important issue. Ideally, when it comes to admission or scholarship, I mean gap is very bad. I mean, see, if it's a 3 months gap or 6 months gap, it's fine. But more than 6 months gap, because I've seen some students who I've got a 1 year gap or 2 years gap, or I have seen two students with a 4 years gap. And when I ask them like, okay, what were you doing? I was doing nothing at home. This is absolute no. I mean, be it forget about scholarship, is even difficult to get admission, because okay, if you have a valid reason, say it was a health issue or some family issues, and if you prove that, it's fine. But more than 6 months gap, it's really difficult to get a scholarship. And as I said, timing is everything. Plan everything well in advance. I mean, if you are looking for the 2017, say September, October, or maybe if you are looking for Australia, say February or March 2017, then you need to start from now only. But if you're a candidate for say September 2016, then it's too late for few countries. You can still apply to UK, because I think, as far as I remember, like University of Warwick, Imperial College London, they have got this scholarship application deadline around February or March. So you still have some time, but other countries, most of the deadlines are gone for scholarship. And submit the application when it is ready, and like when you feel okay, it's complete now. Don't wait till the last date of application, because that's not going to help you. And it's not that okay, if you wait 15 more days it will make your case stronger, but it will decrease your chances, because say if the application deadline is say 15th of January, it's better if you submit your application 15th of December, at least 1 month before the deadline. It always helps, because I have seen people like they get uh, it's not that first come first serve, but it helps. Now, scholarship information resources. Okay, like if you log on to www.meetuniversity.com and if you go to our blog section, you can find a category called scholarship and PhD updates. Every Monday we have got a scholarship newsletter. You find a lot of information on scholarships and some fully funded PhD options. So we publish it every Monday. So we have got the last one, January 4, before that December 28, before the 20, December 22. It's actually December 21, published one day later. And also some subject specific. For example, if there is anyone looking for MBA in abroad, I mean for MBA, the scholarships are limited and they are extremely competitive. But still, you can find a lot of information like, okay, what are the scholarships you can apply for? Say Stanford Reliance Dubai Fellowship, or Indian Trust Fund, or Social Impact Fellowship, or Joseph Porter Fellowship. So there are a lot of scholarship for MBA students as well. So you can look into the information on the website. Then, as I said, we also provide, of course, we help people like for admission and scholarship, but we have got our own because it depends on the profile. For example, say if when a student comes to us, it's not like okay, we can help you with the scholarship is guaranteed. No, we don't provide any guarantee with admission or scholarship. Let's be honest, because it depends on your profile. As I said, it's not a single matter, okay, a single parameter. It will be GRE score or IELTS or your class 10 or bachelor marks. It depends on your overall profile. So once we get to know your profile, then you decide, okay, how much can we can help you and how much chance you have got. So we have got like different packages, like where you can get apart from admission, like scholarship extension as well. We have got a basic one, we have got a tailored one, we have got a like advanced one where you can help like throughout. And the same thing, I mean, if you need help from us, approach us early enough. It's not that okay, you are going next month and we want scholarship extend or 1 month ahead. That's not possible. You will find a lot of information on our website. I mean, like when it comes to undergraduate studies, scholarships are a bit limited, but still there are some top universities, I would say popular universities, who have a really generous scholarship for undergraduate students. So all the like in the US, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Sweden, Ireland. I'm skipping this one quickly because you will find all this information on our website. And popular postgraduate scholarship schemes like Fulbright, Humphrey, they are really very famous. Arkan Foundation Scholarship, for the UK, British Travelling Scholarship, Commonwealth, Charles Wallace, great scholarships. Great scholarships are not full scholarship, but they are still very generous. You can have like £5,000, so that's quite a lot of money. I mean, if your tuition fees is something, say 12,000 or 14,000 pounds, and if you are getting a £5,000 worth of scholarship, I mean that will definitely like reduce a lot of burden. Then some university-specific scholarship, as I said, Rhodes Scholarship for Oxford, Clarendon for Oxford, Gates Scholarship for Cambridge, Imperial, UCL, they have all have got their own specific scholarship, partial and full as well. In Australia, Canada, New Zealand, Europe, a lot of scholarship schemes. So that's it. I think I have cleared some of the doubts, if not all, but because of course I mean I cannot clear everything in 10 or 15 minutes. But I think I have to cover all the important things. That the same thing like all to keep on the tricks and tips and remember them. And if you at any point of time, if you need any help or something, to approach us, you can log on to www.MeetUniversity.com and you can contact us by email as well at connect@MeetUniversity.com. So thank you, and I'll of course, I mean, I am here for 5 more minutes. If you have got any queries or something, please type in your question and I'll reply to them. Okay, so we have got a question from Tejaswini. So your Tejaswini question is, okay, I have been offered seat at King's College London and University of Edinburgh for undergraduate computer science degree. I have gone through the scholarship offered and it is like 2% of the total cost and I'm financially poor, so I request you guide me through this. Okay, Tejaswini, I hope like you are not too late because I'm not entirely sure of Edinburgh. Like they have got scholarship schemes, but the only thing is the timing. I mean, normally the timing is like you have to apply in October, get your offer letter, and and then I think you can apply till January or February. So I'm quite sure there will be some scholarship schemes going on. And if you have already got your offer, I think that's a good thing because today is the 9th of January. If you have already got an offer, that's a good thing. I think you can apply to some of the scholarships. If not from the university, maybe from some other foundation, say Aga Khan scholarship or some other scholarship. I mean, do send us an email and maybe I can speak to individual on Monday. And because it's a good thing that you have already got an offer, and Edinburgh and King's College London both are very good universities. I think you stand a very good chance like to get a scholarship. Full scholarship, I cannot guarantee. I mean, because normally you need to apply for full scholarship at least in November or December. I mean, to get your offer. And it's tricky. I mean, and it also depends what kind of profiles, what kind of candidates you are competing with. So I will speak to you in details maybe on Monday. Any more questions? All right, so we don't have any more questions, so that's actually good. I mean, I think then I was quite clear enough and good enough. There's not too many questions. So I think, yeah, that's it for all today. And maybe next time we'll be again come back with some other topic for the webinar. I think maybe 2 weeks later, or maybe in the month of February, we'll have some other webinars coming from the island universities. So yeah, do stay tuned and we'll be back. Okay, bye. Thanks.